You can't fix your avoidant partner by loving them harder. And sometimes instinctually, people want to just prove to the avoidant that they won't abandon them, that they do indeed love them and they're not going anywhere. They go above and beyond, trying to show them all the care, love, and attention in the world. And yet the person still pulls away. And the harder you try, the faster they pull away until they discard you altogether. And then you're feeling like, what, was I just not good enough? Quite the opposite. Your love, your empathy pushed this person away. And the reason it pushed them away is because they have a lack of self-worth. They feel like they're not good enough for you. And the better you treat them, the more they feel like they're not good enough for you. And the more they feel that you're going to figure out that they're not good enough for you. And you're ultimately going to abandon them and reject them because they're not capable of giving you what you need, and you're going to figure that out. So it makes them afraid. It makes them scared. It gives them anxiety. And the way that they respond to this anxiety is to shut down, pull away, and then disappear altogether. Often avoidant partners will give little clues to their insecurities and say things like, I don't understand why you care and love me so much. I don't understand what you see in me. You'll figure out that I'm not all that great. And give little clues like that about their insecurities, their feeling of unlovableness, of feeling unworthy, of not being able to give you what you need in a relationship. And instinctively, you often want to show them even more. Prove to them that you really do feel this way, that they are important to you. And unfortunately, the harder you work, the more it does push them away. But ultimately, they are responsible for their own reactions, for their own behaviors. You can't actually make them do anything. You can't make them discard you. You can't make them pull away. It is a choice on their part. It is a choice for them to react to their emotional trigger in the way that they are. But understand, their emotional triggers are fears of abandonment, fears of engulfment, fears of rejection, all stemming from childhood. Feeling unworthy of being loved, feeling not good enough for a healthy relationship. So the healthier you are, the more you show them love, the more you give them the red carpet treatment, the more it triggers these unhealed attachment wounds, the more it triggers their fears. They can change, they have to want it, and it usually involves therapy. It involves working on becoming a responsive person instead of a reactive person. It's a process. They can heal, but loving them harder will not fix them. It'll only accelerate them pulling away most of the time. And it's a painful thing to understand, but in reality, you didn't make them this way. These are old attachment wounds that usually stem back to childhood. It's nothing you did. And do not blame yourself. There's nothing wrong with loving a person and wanting to do the best for them. But understand, their fears are because you love them and treat them well, not because you did anything wrong.